Why, hello there, my fellow viewers. Sorry my voice seems kind of off. I just filmed the first vlog. That was like a 30-minute video. I just premiered it. I watched it through. And I say it's a pretty good video, but I kind of messed up a little bit. It does look like I'm flicking out the camera or something sometimes. So I might have to like redo that, fix the whole video, and redo it again. But I'll leave it on for now. And yeah, but because like I said, I was gonna do movie reviews, so I'll go review the first movie that I've seen, or the latest movie I've seen, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I deleted a lot of my old Elden Ring playthroughs because like they're just really weird. My schizophrenia was messing up with it, so I don't know. You can see all the weird hand movements I was doing and everything back then. So I think it's better if I just take them off. I mean, no real point in keeping it, because that's like really confidential stuff. I mean, the videos don't really have that many views anyway, so I'm gonna try to not move my hands around so much, because yeah, it just messes up the video and it just looks weird and stuff. So we're just gonna take it down. As I write this script, I will keep that to the minimum. And yeah, I do read off a script as I make the video. I mean, it doesn't really look like it. Looks like I'm just talking like naturally and stuff, but I do write a script. I don't do it like word for word, but just key points that I have and stuff to keep me like focused on the topics and everything. So yeah, anyway, I got rid of those videos. We're starting fresh. I'm gonna try to keep my hands out of the camera view so it doesn't look like I'm flicking on the camera or anything. I don't know if it's a glitch in the system. But anyway, I feel a lot of energy after doing that vlog, so here I'll be reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I saw at AMC theaters with my parents. I remember most of the movie. This is sort of like a spoiler review, but not really. I'm not really going to delve into the story too much. Some of the key parts of the movies are fading from my mind. I mean, it's not like a complicated story. I'd say it's like a, classic hero trumps the villain movie. I mean, you do see the Sonic, he does like talk no jutsu shadow a little bit. For those who like watch Naruto, you all know about his famous talk no jutsu, how he always like talks his opponent out of like being a villain and everything, and yada yada yada. You guys get the idea. Anyway, the movie is great. If you don't want to watch the rest of the review, I'll just recommend you to go watch the movie. I think it's going to be phased out of theaters pretty soon. I would recommend to go watch it now while you have the chance. Or just pirate it, do something. Just go watch it. Or don't pirate it, actually. Just go watch the movie in theaters. Pay like $10, $11, whatever. Use your discounted student card if you got one, and your military card, and just watch the movie. Go by yourself if you got to. Just have fun. Go watch it. Yeah. So this is the third movie. I have watched Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, I think. Like a long time ago. I saw the first Sonic in the Philippines. But I forgot the whole story. I have to watch it again just to understand it. But you don't need to watch like the other two movies, the first two movies, I mean, to do that. But yeah, speaking about my vlog, I think some of the first vlog I made, the video before this one, sorry, I'm sidetracking a little bit, but I'll try to redo that because the words do seem off and it doesn't seem right, so but I'll do that later. So anyway, as far as the movie reviews go, I do a 10-point system. I try to base my score and be as objective as possible. I have like 4 main criteria. Cinematography, which is like the graphics and how well they filmed the movie. The second is how the enjoyability factor, which I don't really think is a word. I think enjoyability is a word, but I'm not going to check it out right now. Third is story, and the fourth is acting. Let's see. So the first thing I want to talk about is the graphics. You know, if you guys remember the first Sonic movie when the trailer first came out, like way back in like 2017 or 2016 or something. I don't remember when it came out, but they basically had Sonic looking really weird. Like he didn't look like Sonic. He looked like some kind of monstrosity or something, like something they made out of a horror flick or something. I don't even know what they did. But anyway, they fixed it. Whoever runs it, Sega or Hollywood, whatever, they fixed it. I don't know how they fixed it, but they fixed it. But I'll just say it. This movie, I feel like the graphics aren't that bad. I give it like an 8 out of 7, like not 9, 8, like a 6 out of 10 on the graphics because the Sonic doesn't look that real. I mean, he looks real, but it's like he doesn't look like he engages with the real surroundings he's on like too much. It's not bad graphics where it's like super noticeable, but I don't know. I was in AMC, so I got a clear screen and everything, so you know, I just felt it was too noticeable. I felt the graphics weren't like too good. I mean, I don't know. It looked good, but not as good as a AAA movie with like $100 million budget should look like. But you know, I never really saw anybody else complain about it on YouTube or anything. So maybe it's just me. I'm like the only one that thinks that way. So you know, yeah. Let's see. Checking my notes. As far as the acting goes, I really do like the acting. The voice actors that did Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, and the Yellow Fox guy. That's a bit of a spoiler. There is like a shadow. Like the shadow is in this movie, but everybody knows that. So yeah, the guy who plays the Yellow Fox. I don't know what his name is. I think they said his name like a bunch of times in the movie, but I just never really caught it too much. The guy that plays the father role for Sonic, I don't know who he is. He looks really familiar. He does the role really well, but I mean, it's kind of cheesy a little bit. But you know, like he did it so well where the cheesy lines don't seem too cheesy. Like he does tell Sonic at one point where like, oh, you could have been different. You could have been like a villain or something, and you didn't like your pain change you or something like that. And I just like the way he delivered it. Like that's really good. Like I wanted to be an actor, but man, I could never like deliver the lines as well as that guy did. So you know, and that's another video, but whatever. They do have the original voice actors for the hedgehogs. Like I think those are the original voice actors, and I'll admit they do sound kind of kid-like, but it is a kid movie, so I can't really complain. But you know, Sonic sounds good, Knuckles sounds good, Shadow sounds good, the Yellow Fox guy sounds good, and you know, it's just the acting's great. The acting's great. The guy Jim Carrey plays Eggman. I think that's the villain's name. Did really well. I mean, it's a side note, not like part of the movie. I mean, part of the movie review, but Jim Carrey did say he only did this movie for money, so you know, is what it is. But I thought that was funny, so I just added it in. I'll just add it in here. Maybe I'll edit it out, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen Jim Carrey in a movie since like 2006. I remember he was in that one movie where his like finances fell apart and he had to become like a criminal or something. And he was in the Bruce Almighty movie, and yeah, I mean, I think I'm not sure who plays like the agent girl. It looked like Anne Hathaway, but I couldn't be sure. Whoever she was, she did good too. Yeah, I probably should have researched more on this video, but you know, whatever. Let's move on to the story of the movie, which I'm not gonna go spoiler into, but we have a new villain. Not really a new villain. It's not Eggman this time, but it's like Sonic's biggest villain, or like one of those biggest villains. It's Shadow. So you guys play the games. I've never really played the games that much, but I know Shadow's a big villain in the games and stuff, so, or he's like an anti-hero, whatever. But I do like how they portray Shadow in this movie. He came in an asteroid, or he was stuck in an asteroid or something like that, and I don't know if he came on the same planet as Sonic, but you know, sorry I keep coughing, but you know, he becomes a science experiment. He develops a relationship with this young girl who ends up dying in the movie, but I won't say how, but she ends up dying, and he becomes jaded and sees he wants to destroy humanity or something like that, and but I would say it's like kind of cheesy that how they portrayed like the premise of the story, how he like meets a girl, falls in love with her, like she's everything for him, and I don't really agree with like. I mean, it does happen in reality and stuff too, but it's it was executed really well. I'll say the story is like a Skyrim adventure game level movie, as in like, oh, here's a villain. You see Sonic beat the villain, talk no jutsu him to being a hero. I mean, I would prefer Shao just stayed evil, just maybe like got beaten like normally. They don't have to change the villain into like a good guy now, but they always do that. Let's see. I do like the message that Sonic did give to Shadow. I mean, I'm kind of contradicting myself, but like he said, oh, humanity doesn't deserve to be destroyed or whatever. But maybe he could have kept that message, but Shadow just stays evil, and then Sonic beats him up or something. I would have liked that better, but yeah. It is a pretty basic movie, but I give it like an 8 out of 10. I give it like a 9 if the graphics were better, but you can't have everything you want, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review. It's not really like long review, but I'd say go check it out, and yeah, I'll fix this camera angle too at some point. I'm not really like centered. I'm like on the side for some reason, so yeah, I'll go fix that up. Anyway, that's Bojack out. That's my review for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I think The Return of Shadow or whatever the name was. It's the third movie. I know that. So go watch it. Yeah, Bojack out.